Brilliant. Go get me a rope then. Can you go get me a rope, please?
That way.
Huh?
That way.
Charlie Bravo KJ, it's Apalais, A-P-A-L-A-I-S. And it's a week course. Way! She's just back released your rope there. Do you know how to hook it back on?
Was that for safety releases?
Yeah, basically. Give it a quick blast of throttle, that'd be amusing for me. Oh, I'm so mean.
There's quite a few videos online with K13, that
Yeah.
glider in the back. I was watching this morning on the train.
Yeah, it's I guess because it's quite unusual what we do with it. They just make videos and pop them on the internet. Have you done this before?
Yeah, this is on my day today. Okay.
Thank you. Thanks.
Hi.
No thanks. No thank you. Right then, flight control. We'll just go to 2,000 feet on this one, just so that we can get flying. We'll just do a little bit of basic recap from yesterday, and then for the rest of the day we'll do winch launching and just practice takeoffs and landings.
Charlie Bravo, slack.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'm going to take off slack and hold until we got the cable track to pass me, okay?
Ready that.
Just going to open my canopy for a second.
Charlie Bravo's holding until the cable track has passed.
Were they just waiting for the cable tractor to go past him? Maybe it's good you're not flying today. Your presence is at least welcome.
How many cables does the tractor pulls?
6.
Where it can launch 6 gliders at the same time?
Well, no. 6, one after the other, effectively.
That's pretty efficient.
It is. It certainly speeds up turnaround time.
Yeah.
If you've got 4 or 5 gliders, you bring out that number of cables, you launch them all one after the other, and they can all be airborne within a couple of minutes. And then while they're all flying, you bring out the cables so that when they all land, you can fire them all off
Charlie
again.
Bravo
And
ready.
it's a lot cheaper as well.
Charlie Bravo. Out, all out.
This part of the airfield is a lot bumpier than where we were yesterday. We're actually going to have it level at some point soon. My yaw strings got stuck on the canopy.
Oh.
My little string is basically looks like an S. I'll have to look round you to make sure that you're flying in a straight line.
I'll keep an eye on that as well.
Smooth up here.
It's beautiful today, no wind.
Okay, I'm going to release now. Okay, follow through on the controls with me, and I'm just going to run through increasing the speed and trimming.
Yeah.
Just to make sure we've definitely got the point for when we come into land. So hands and feet on the controls.
Okay.
Okay, happy?
Yep.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just re-demonstrate the trim and how we trim the glider for a new airspeed. So we're flying along now. I've not got my hand on the stick, and we're flying at, I don't know, 42 knots, 43 knots. So if I want to increase the speed, the first thing I need to do is move the stick forward and lower the nose.
Yeah.
I hold it there and then count to 5 and have a look at my airspeed indicator. That's about 50 knots.
Yeah.
So then I move the trimmer forwards, and now if I take my hands off, 50 knots. Okay?
Yeah.
Does that sort of make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, you have control.
Yeah.
So now I'd like you to slow down to 45 and trim for it. 45 knots roughly.
Well, it's going down a
Yeah,
little
it's
bit.
okay. That's alright, that's within a couple of knots. So does that kind of make sense now?
Yeah.
So if you want to increase the speed, you move the stick forwards, you wait, and then you move the green lever forwards.
Yeah.
And then that'll enable you to easier to maintain your speed. So now if you let go, it'll probably go up, the speed will probably increase because you've moved the trim forwards.
Yeah.
So you should always be flying the glider in trim. So 45 knots, you should bring that trim back. So bring the green lever back, that's it. And now take your hand off the stick. See what happens, yeah? That's about 45. So now you don't need to move that trimmer again until I tell you to increase the speed and trim for it.
Okay.
Cool. So let's turn to the right, and just a nice gentle turn, it's fine. That's good. And we'll keep the turn coming around to the right. And wings level there. Good. Okay, so you've just got forwards with your left foot a little bit, so
Oops.
that's it. So now I'd like you to do is increase the speed to 50 knots and then trim for it. So lower the nose, hold the picture, wait for the airspeed indicator, yeah, it's about right. So move the green lever forwards now, but you need to hold the picture.
Oops.
So that's it, so hold the attitude, and then once you're happy, okay, now let go of the green lever and
Yeah.
stick. Perfect. Okay, that's good. You have control. And you can slow down to 45 knots and trim for it if you like. So you know, every time I say slow down, you need to bring the green lever back. Every time I say speed up, you'll need to move it forwards.
Yeah.
Today we're going to approach to land at 55 because there's no wind. So you know, yesterday we were coming in at 60 because there was about 10 knots of headwind.
Yeah.
Today there's no wind, so we're going to come in at 55 knots when we get to that stage.
Okay.
So let's go around to the right a little bit. That's good, just keep it coming around to the right. That's good. And wings level there. Good. Excuse me. Today we're going to be landing in a different direction. In fact, the completely opposite direction to yesterday. So yesterday, you know, we flew towards the hill and turned right and landed in a dip.
Yeah.
Today we're going to land in a completely different place. So I'll talk you through that when we're doing it. So effectively, I'll get you to fly around the circuit pattern, and then I'll talk you through the final approach to landing. So come around to the left a little. Okay, wings level there. So we're about 1,000 feet, plenty of height. Let's go around to the left.
Bravo, all out, all out.
Good, and we'll keep this one coming round. And I'm going to talk you through a nice long final approach to give you lots of time.
Okay.
And wings level about there. See that church that you pointed out to me yesterday, which is just on the nose?
Yeah.
That's the sort of direction that we're heading in. A bit of lift. So now we're on the downwind leg. We'll have a look at the airfield. It's completely clear, so we've got plenty of scope. So just come to the right a little bit. We don't want to drift in towards the airfield. It's good.
Charlie Bravo EVX, could we do 3,000 over the lake, please? 3,000 lake.
Okay, so now it's probably a good time to lower the nose and set 55 knots, and you can trim for it as well. That's good. Okay, so let's keep this. We started turning, we didn't really want to, but actually we'll keep the come around to the left a bit more. Wings level there.
Winch, go ahead.
Winch going to shut down the motor when we get to the customer's line to need 2 or 3 minutes to get the pressure up. Do you understand that?
After that sounds fine. We've got no customers anytime soon.
Okay, so keep that speed at 55. I've unlocked the air brakes, I'm not going to use them just yet. And turn left towards the airfield. Just get a bit of brakes out. That's good. So can you see the difference between our airfield and the field this side of the airfield?
Yeah.
So there's like a field with tram lines in it where they've put crops in, and
Yeah.
then there's our field.
Yeah.
We're going to land about 50 metres into our airfield from that boundary.
Okay, to the right or to the left?
Well, this direction that you're going now is fine. Effectively, we're just going to land straight down the airfield in this direction. And you've just got your left foot forwards a bit. That's it. And you're a bit slow, just increase the speed to 55. That's it. Remember to use the rudder if you're going to use it, and lower the nose a bit because you're slow again. That's good, so gently back a little, look well ahead, just keep it flying, keep it flying, keep it flying. Stick on the back stop, keep the wings level, left stick and right rudder to keep it straight. Good, not too bad. So the only thing we need to monitor there is just making sure we keep the speed up between 50 and 55, because at one point you got down to about 45 knots, which is perhaps a touch slow for the approach.
Yep.
But otherwise that was pretty good.
Thank you. So with the trim,
Yep.
when I need to slow down, I pull it back.
Correct.
Yeah, and when I need to increase speed, I pull it forward.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Grab the wing.